Well, hey everyone, Legoshi the Gamer here, and today we are playing Fortnite on the Switch 2. Now, I haven't done a Fortnite video in a very, very long time, and the reason being is because of the fact that my Fortnite content gets like the least amount of views in comparison to all my other videos. So I was originally thinking to stop doing Fortnite content entirely, but I decided that I wanted to do another Fortnite video, not just because of Chapter 6 Season 3 coming to an end and, Chapter 6 Season 4 coming soon, but also because of the fact that I wanted to see, is Fortnite on Switch 2 a huge improvement over the Switch 1? Because the Switch 1 had, like, a lot of problems with Fortnite and all that stuff. It's not, like, unplayable, but it felt near unplayable and all that stuff. But you guys get what I'm trying to say. It's like on the Switch One, it was not as good in comparison to like the Series X or the PlayStation 5, which is why I decided to switch to the PlayStation 5 and playing Fortnite on the Switch 5. I mean, playing Fortnite on the PlayStation 5. Yeah, it felt like night and day, honestly, and I decided to stick with the PlayStation 5. But now, of course, with the Switch 2 being here and all that stuff, I want to see how good is it really? Anyways, let's start. Let's jump right in, shall we? Well, it still has a pretty long load time, but once again, the Switch 2 isn't as powerful in comparison to the stat of the Series X or the PlayStation 5. But yeah, there's a lot of huge changes now. Most of the times, I would be like stuck at the loading screen, and then it would just jump, and then it would like cut right to us in the battle bus about to jump off. But here, yeah, that's not the case. Not only that, but another issue that's the Switch One version had is that most of the skins here would be defaults. Even though that wasn't the skin that everyone chose, most of them would be rendered as default. But here, the actual skin that the players are using is actually being rendered, which that is good. That is really good. Anyways, let's jump right into our first match. So we're gonna be going over to Outlaw Oasis because I feel like barely anyone drops there. All right. All right. Now let's drink up. Okay, so we have crypto treats. Very correctly, the crypto treats are obviously if I remember correctly, when the season came out, of course they have Superman in the Battle Pass, which this is the second time they put Superman in the Battle Pass, which kind of sucks, but I have him now, which yeah, Superman is probably easily my favorite skin in the past, especially since I didn't get the original Superman. But yeah, of course that was in promotion for James Gunn's Superman movie, which as I said in my one Balatro video, I saw it and I enjoyed it. I'm not even that big of a Superman fan, but it, I don't know, but it felt like the movie felt exactly like how a Superman movie should be. Another thing to also mention is recently Fortnite did a collab with the Fantastic Four, and we finally got skins for the Fantastic Four in this game. Which it took them quite a while because I actually thought in that one Marvel season for chapter 5 season 4, I actually thought we would finally be getting skins for the Fantastic Four, but no, that wasn't the case sadly. But because of the new movie that's out, we finally got them. I'm so glad. Will I be getting one of them? Probably not because I'm not really that big of a Fantastic Four fan. But I am thinking of seeing the movie. Probably not in theaters, probably when it hits on demand. But yeah, I would definitely consider watching Fantastic Four. Not like that, but another movie that's soon coming out is Bad Guys 2, if I remember correctly. And look, the first Bad Guys, it was easily one of my favorite movies at all time. Like top 3 actually. One of my top 3 favorite movies, honestly. And I don't know, but I just enjoyed it. I actually really enjoyed it. Where? Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! That was a close one. I almost died right there. But anyways, moving on with what I was trying to say with the bad guys and all that stuff. But if the second movie is just as good as the first one, I would be able to happily put it there alongside with the first movie. Not just because, as I just said, it's as good as the first one, but also because of the fact that it doesn't seem fair to give 2 spots to like the same movie. It wouldn't be fair if like number 1 being the first bad guys, and I mean, I'm trying to say like number 2 being the first bad guys, and just number 1 being the second movie. It's just not fair for me to put the same movie in 2 separate spots. So if Bad Guys 2 is just as good as the first one, I would happily put it next to the first movie as being my top 3 favorites. Another thing I would also love to see is I would actually love to see the bad guys get skins in this game. I mean, it's not going to be like it wouldn't be like the craziest collab we've had. I mean, we got the Incredibles in the game, as well as the fact that we got Avenger Time. So honestly, a collab with the bad guys, I would love that, and I probably not buy it immediately because it depends if I have the V-Bucks or not. Okay, an Overlord Spire is there. If I can take the thing down, then that means I can get a lot of good loot. Where is it? Okay, it's right there. I almost forgot since every chapter has its own plot and all that stuff. What happened is that Midas, if I correctly, funded a superhero academy, and the superhero academy is here to take down Daigo. Since in this season, Daigo is the main antagonist. Not just him, but Hor as well. And I'll be honest, when I first saw Daigo in the Chapter 6 Season 1 Battle Pass, he literally gave off a lot of villain vibes. And even though he was not the villain of that season, I just had a huge feeling that he was going to become a villain soon. Turns out I was right. And Daigo is this season's main antagonist. Let me... Jug. What? I literally keep being reminded of Donkey Kong every time I throw the chug like that. Speaking of Donkey Kong, I've been playing a lot of Donkey Kong Bonanza recently, and I just gotta say, it is probably easily my Game of the Year pick, honestly. But that could be because I didn't play Death Stranding nor Expedition 33, and other people say that that's their Game of the Year pick, but to me, I feel like DK Bonanza is easily my Game of the Year pick. Like, how do I explain it? The best way I can explain it is that it's one of those things that you don't want to be spoiled because I'm not going to spoil the story for obvious reasons because, well, I don't want to get backlash on the channel for spoilers, but just you just gotta play it for yourself. And I might do a video talking about it once I finally beat it. All right. Okay, a speed healer boon. We have misform. If we can get the misform, this is a cape that turns you into a bird. There's another mist related item called the Mist Gauntlets, which is also bird themed, and these two are connected to Morgan Mist, which is this season's tier 100 skin. I'm probably gonna die. Oh nope, I did not. All right, take the crown. Take this. All right, let's just drive away real quickly before. So far, Fortnite on Switch 2 is actually running very smooth. Not as good as the PlayStation 5 version, but I mean, it's kind of an unfair comparison to make. I'm up. You drink up. Oh no, please, 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 please. And I died. To be fair, it's kind of expected, honestly. But now we can move on to our second round. But anyways, continuing on with the bad guys. Yeah, I would definitely love to see a bad guys collaboration happen. Maybe we can get skins of Wolf and Diane. And another thing is that probably we can actually get the car from the movie as a cosmetic. I mean, we have of course the car from the show Knight Rider. I think it was called. I forgot what was it called, but I think it was called something like that. But correct me in the comments, by the way. But yeah. Plus, as I just said before, the bad guys wouldn't be the craziest collab. I mean, we literally got Adventure Time, which is a Cartoon Network show, and The Incredibles, which is of course a Pixar film. So them collabing with DreamWorks seems much more likely. Okay, where's the other pickaxe at? Oh, there it is. Look, even if rarities were still in the game, it would still feel like a scavenger hunt to find what I'm looking for. But let's move on because we're using Bakugo. And of course, in the last round, we're going to be using Deku. Alright, now, next round, I'm probably just going to AFK for a bit until. No, that's probably exactly what I'm going to do. I'm exactly going to AFK. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna drop that next. Utopia City, which Utopia City was originally, of course, Seaport City, but now, now because of this season, it's actually Utopia City. Alright. Boy, the glider. Not yeah. Okay, now let's do it. Good, good. Alright, there's nothing here. Alright, now another thing I may or may not do this, probably not, but, I was thinking of using, the Joy-Con's mouse controls, because of course, as you know, the Joy-Con has, the mouse controls now and all that stuff, and mouse controls can be used in any compatible game, which is quite unique, honestly, because I don't think I've ever seen something like that in a game console before. I think I've ever seen a mouse be used for this. Or maybe I have, what I'm trying to say is that I don't think I've ever seen something like that where, a mouse being utilized in a console. I mean, there was a bunch of leaks and rumors about how, the Joy-Cons were going to have mouse controls, and yeah. There we go. Alright, so we got Misform. Okay, careful, careful. Good, good. Wait, not good, not good. Alright, grab this, and Surf Q. Alright, moving on. Not only that, but what else has been added to Fortnite? One thing that got added to Fortnite was this mode called Blitz mode. I forgot what it's called. I think it was called like Blitz Rush or something like that. But Blitz mode is basically just the normal battle royale, but with a lot of modifiers and all that stuff, and it's like fast paced as well. From what I've heard, its next update is going to be themed around the return of Mega City, which was from Chapter 4 Season 2, as well as the return of some of the Dragon Ball mythics, which that is gonna be very cool. Another thing I also would like to say is that just 2 more days until my birthday, you guys. reload. Let's see. Okay. Oh crap! There's Superman right there. All right, there we go. Jump through. Okay, there's the Overlord Spire. Yeah, the Overlord Spire again. Let's go ahead and take this thing out so we can get some better loot. Ouch, that has to hurt. Good, good. All right. Okay, so we got this. Okay. We got this. Okay. Be careful. And we got a chug jug right there. Careful. You know, I'm gonna miss some of these stuff when the next season comes. Wait, we don't need to get rid of the surf cube. Okay, let's see what's in this chest. Hey! No, what the heck? No, this isn't good. This is not good. Not good. I'm not sure why I tried to chase after this guy. Okay. There we go. That was quite difficult, honestly. Wait, am I? I'm literally okay. I'm not getting chased. I thought I was getting chased for a second there. Let's just not go after them. If we leave them alone, they'll leave me alone. Oh, Lone Wolf Lair. I'll be honest, I'm kind of surprised that this POI is still there, considering the fact that we did wrap up the whole Fletcher Kane storyline thingy and all that stuff. So I was expecting this to be one of the POIs that would disappear. But if I remember correctly, the next Fortnite season is going to be bug infestation themed. I'm both excited and not excited for this because of my huge fear of bugs, especially spiders. Which, to be fair, it seems kind of ironic because some of my favorite characters in fiction are usually like the spider characters, Bronza, Mafet, Angel Dust. I was honestly surprised when I found out that Angel Dust is a spider. I mean, I already knew that Mafet and Bronza were spiders, but I didn't know that Angel Dust was one. But in real life, oh my... I hate spiders in real life. I have, huge arachnophobia. But that could be because of my father. My father also has severe arachnophobia, too. Well, like the saying goes, like father, like son. Reload. Well, crap, careful. Okay, reload this. Alright, now let's go ahead and let's try to stop the medallion player right now. This might be a death sentence, but hey, nope. As the saying goes, no risk, no reward. Alright, so let's go ahead and get rid of Core real quickly. Wait, oh crap! Storm Beast. I almost forgot about the Storm Beast pom-poms. Seriously, I don't even know what's happening. Whatever's happening is just insane. If I survive this, I would be lucky to survive this. Where is... Okay. And I died. But to be fair, it's fine, I guess. But anyways, to continue on, right, it's been it's been near half an hour, and we're gonna do one more game, and then I'm gonna come to the conclusion of how good is Fortnite on the Nintendo Swap. Wait, Nintendo Swapped. Not Nintendo Swap 2. I meant Nintendo Switch 2. Sorry, just that I saw this one SML episode on called Jeffy's Nintendo Swap 2, which was of course because remember Nintendo sent a cease and desist to SML, which forced them to change from the Mario plushies to actually original puppets. Which, to be fair, around that time when Nintendo sent that cease and desist, that's when SML started going downhill. And to be fair, I do have plans to make a video on talking about why SML is not that great anymore. But, anyways, I'm going to be using Deku now, and, I don't know what else to use. We'll use this. Alright, now, as I said at the start, as I said before, I was going to try to use, mouse controls. Let me find my, let me find the grips for the, now, since I don't have my mask on right now, I can't go into the camera for, of course, but I'm going to talk about how good the straps are now. But, as you can see, this is what the Joy-Cons look like with the straps on and all that stuff. Pretty cool, don't you think? Not only that, but you can easily take them off too. All you just need to do is this. That's it. To be fair, the taking off the original Joy-Con straps were a pain, honestly. So yeah. Anyways, we're gonna be using mouse controls. Wait, but yeah, we're gonna be trying to we're gonna try to use mouse controls now to aim for this final round. Since I haven't really fully utilized mouse controls yet, I want to actually try to see how good are mouse controls in Fortnite. Because, if I remember correctly, mouse controls tend to I've heard mouse controls tend to give like a huge advantage and all that stuff. From what I've heard, and all that stuff. But I just want to try to find out. Alright, Alright, so let's give this a try. Wait a minute. Wait, why aren't they working? Wait, hold on. What the? Why aren't the mouse controls working right now? Do I have to turn on the settings or something? Yeah, probably not. You know what? Scratch that. The mouse controls for some reason aren't working, and I don't know why. I think I might need to activate a setting for them. So for now, let's just take these off, and let's just continue to play the normal way. Another video, I guess. Another video. I might try to use mouse controls, but not right now. Especially since I'm. Plus, I haven't really mastered how to use mouse controls yet. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this instead. Alright, I know where to drop off, so I'm just gonna drop off right here. Alright, so here's the Storm Beast pom-poms. These are very powerful. But one big problem is that there's this weird glitch where if you turn back to normal and all that stuff, your character will appear bald. And yeah, I don't want to be playing as I don't want my character to be bald for the rest of the match. So yeah. Let's just move on. Alright, let's go in. Careful, careful. Alright, this is good. We at least got something. let's move on. Oh, there's another chest here. Let's open this up. Okay, there's a player coming. Gotta be careful. Yep, that was a player. That was a player. Great, I'm boxed in now. Come on, come on. Woo, that was crazy. That was crazy, I guess. I was honestly expecting to die right there because usually when it feels like I'm boxed in, I'm basically screwed. Good. Alright, shotgun. Hold up. Right. Crypto treats. Right. You know, for the sake of it, let's go out and try to face off against Daigo. Someone is trying to face off against Core right now. I think someone is trying to fight Daigo, but who knows? I don't think I should have done that. Jump. Jump. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, someone fought in here. Oh. Is Daigo almost dead? I think he is almost dead. That's good. He's good. He's almost dead, then that means go in and take all of his loot. And if Cora, if Cora's not dead, and I can go try to, you know. There he is. Please stop moving around. Stop moving around. There we go. Whoa. What just happened? Did I get hit by something? I'm not sure if I did or not. Whatever. Let's just move on. All that matters is that we at least got Daigo's stuff. Let's try to go and take... Nope, someone already took all of Core's stuff. Okay, but you know what? I can actually try taking them down. I'm not sure if this is going to be easier or not, because I have a huge feeling that I'm probably going to get absolutely destroyed. Oh, what the? Oh no. Oh no. Oh crap. Please, please, please. I'm not sure this is going to be worth it. This isn't worth it. Nope, not worth it. Not worth it. This isn't worth it, I don't think. Yep, and I died. But to be fair, like I said, at least I wasn't really expecting to get a win or anything like that because getting a win in this game is hard. But anyways, my final thoughts: is Fortnite on Nintendo Switch 2 actually good? Yes, absolutely. It is a huge step up. To be fair, I've had the Switch 2 for over a month, and I've got to say I don't want to say it's my favorite console, but I definitely enjoy it. I definitely do enjoy it, especially with the fact that it actually makes a lot of Switch 1 games that ran terribly actually playable on this console and all that stuff. And Donkey Kong Bonanza as well. I absolutely enjoy Donkey Kong Bonanza. And as I said, if you haven't played it, go check it out for yourself because this is a game that I don't know how to explain it because I want to try to avoid spoilers at all costs, you guys. I don't want to spoil the game for you guys. So yeah. If anyone hasn't played Donkey Kong Bonanza yet, go check it out. I highly recommend for you guys to do so. But anyways, you guys, that'll be all for today's video of playing Fortnite on the Switch 2. Anyways, I'll see you all in the next video. This is Lugoshi the Gamer signing off. Bye, everyone.